correspondences yet. So today I'm doing this video on campus, and the question is, what is the best way to relocate abroad? So I've got a lot of people have asked me this question: what is the best way to relocate abroad? And so today I'm going to be answering the question: what exactly should be your best way or your best option for going abroad? It's a little bit, you know, windy, and I think it's going to rain soon. But before it rains on me, let me finish this video. So, what exactly is your long term plan? That's my question for you. Your long term plan is what would determine whether you want to relocate abroad to study, or perhaps you want to consider migrating as a permanent residence, right? So, think about your plan in the next 2 to 3 years after you have actually relocated abroad. What is that plan? What do you hope to do? Do you want to start a career in the academic? Do you want to start a career in the professional space? Or do you just want to be able to run your business from home? What your end goal is will determine whether you should relocate as a student, or whether you should consider the study option or the migration as a permanent residence. Okay? Now, when you define your long-term goal, it makes it easy for you to ask yourself the next question: how much do you have? Like, do you have the resources to consider going abroad as a PR or as a student? It is very interesting that going as a student is very cheap, and if you go as a student, you will still get all the benefits that someone who spends a lot of money on PR will get. I mean, your kids will still go to school for free. You still have medical access to Medicare. You still have access to the opportunities that people who live through the migration option would have. So, would you rather spend a lot of money migrating, or would you rather go as a student and still get opportunity to school and study and develop your intellectual capacity? Think about it. So, if you're going on a PR or as a permanent resident, ask yourself, is there a job waiting for you? Or what is the certainty that when you get in, you will get the kind of job that you want? I mean, as you live in. Except you're a highly skilled person or a professional. Even if you're a professional, if you're migrating on a permanent residence basis and you haven't started talking to potential employers, you're not likely going to get a job as soon as you arrive. But if you're going as a student, one, you're resuming work. School work is waiting for you. Research work is waiting for you, or practical research work, if of course your area is a little bit experiential, is also waiting for you. So somehow, as a student, you're schooling, you would not spend a lot of money to travel. You won't even spend money in the sense of money. And I've done a video on how much exactly is a fully funded scholarship worth. How much do you need to spend even if you eventually get a fully funded scholarship? You can find that video on this channel. Now, you need to really understand that it is very crucial that when you're focusing on the idea of moving abroad, it makes it easy for you to be open to as many options, and especially the ones that would help you achieve your goal as soon as possible. But if you're so bent on, I must go on a PR, the question is, one, can you afford it? Two, is there a job waiting for you? Three, what is your end goal? So if your end goal is academic or professional related, I would strongly recommend that you apply to study on a guaranteed scholarship. Secondly, if your end goal is settled and you know that you can actually afford to go through PR, rather than spend that lot of money, I would rather encourage you to save your money and go to school and develop yourself academically and professionally. Because when you do, you also compete for jobs, even if your intention is not to remain in the academia. And one other thing that I would like to also say to you is, remember that your end goal is more important than your immediate goal. So, what do I mean by your end goal? You see, once you get in, that excitement is going to drop. What then carries you on is the passion, the drive, and the long term goal you have for your life and for your future. So, if you are not clear as to what your end goal is, it will not be easy for you. I don't think I have good light here. It makes it even more difficult for you to be able to, oh my god, the light. So it makes it even more difficult for you to be able to, you know, make that plan. So if you've watched me today and you think this video is very useful to you, drop a comment, click the link to subscribe, turn on your notification bell so that every time I post a video on my YouTube channel, you are the first to know. Most importantly, let me help you understand that if you're open to considering the study option, it is not as challenging as you think it is. If you're working with a coach or someone who is experienced, it becomes rather challenging if you're if you're running the race yourself without someone to cheer you on. But if you have someone who would cheer you on, it makes life less scary and it becomes less complicated for you. And that way, you're more likely going to be able to achieve your goal sooner than later. My name is Bisola Miriam. I'm a study abroad coach with over 7 years of experience, and I've been working with scholars who are looking to study abroad on a guaranteed scholarship. Over the years, I have come to understand that a lot of people who have the capacity, the skills, and the potentials to succeed on a guaranteed scholarship do not have the information and the clarity that they need. And so many times, even though they might have finished with excellent grades, or perhaps not so excellent grades, but they still have the skills and the experiences to succeed abroad, they do not get these opportunities because of lack of information. And when they get information, there's so much information overload out there that they lack clarity. They are not able to sift the truth or the very useful information from those that are not valuable. And so that is why I have positioned myself as a voice, as an authority, and as someone who has got years of experience so that I can equip and work with you to take you to that utopia. Now, if this sounds like what you need right now in your life, if your goal is to study abroad on a guaranteed scholarship, then listen to this next information I'm going to share with you. I created a program called the 100 Scholars Club. The 100 Scholars Club is a program that I created to equip scholars like you who are looking to study abroad on a guaranteed scholarship with a step-by-step guide to making that dream a reality. In the 100 Scholars Club program, I work closely with scholars, 100 scholars only per year, and for the next 6 months specifically to drive them to their dream or to their goal. Now, the 100 Scholars program is designed in a way that you get access to first a book called the Scholarship Guaranteed Hackbook. The Scholarship Guaranteed Hackbook is a book that would equip you with the needed strategies and the information that you need to apply to get a guaranteed scholarship. In my book, you find templates for connecting with schools and professors. In my book, you find list of schools with funding, list of schools with application fee waivers and or test score waivers. You would also find the ways or the strategies for building a letter of introduction and crafting outstanding application story. Now, Also, in addition to this course, to this book, you get unrestricted access to my online course. My online course is a video course that has been created to guide you and to teach you what you need to know from one on a step-by-step basis. In other words, you get access to 7 videos in 7 different modules that will make your journey stress-free. Now, these videos have been created in a share screen with the option of screen sharing so that you can see how to actually navigate school's website and find information that you need. Now, specifically in module 1, you learn about application story. You learn about mindset and mental shifts. In module 2, you're going to be learning about your application story, how to build one, how to develop one, how to craft one, and tailor that application story to suit your different academic interests. In the 3rd module, you're going to be learning how to write letters of introduction to professors, and how to actually find these professors in the first place. In the 4th module, you're going to be learning the steps for building an outstanding application, and of course for submitting competitive application. In the 5th module, you will learn how to actually get professors to negotiate funding for you, and most importantly, you're going to be learning how to write exams and how to prepare for standardized tests, if of course there is need to do that. In the 7th module, you're going to be learning how to avoid visa denial. So let me tell you, after I got a fully funded scholarship, I was still denied visa. And I was denied visa because of some very ugly experiences. And in order to make sure that you are not a victim of a visa denial, I have come up with that section of my course to teach you what you need to know to avoid visa denial. You see, a lot of people do not have the clarity that I now have, and I want to make your journey stress-free. In addition to getting access to my online course and my video course, and my book rather, you're going to be getting access to all of my templates, all the scripts, all the cheat sheets that I have created that I've used to work with several scholars in the past. Guess what? You're also going to be benefiting from what I call my time, my attention, meaning that you get my attention every month for 60 minutes, which is an hour. And in addition to everything, you get lifetime access to this course content. Now, think about all that I've said to you and how amazing this offer is, even though I am saying it. Think about the reviews from several scholars who have benefited from my coaching. And I want you to take this opportunity seriously. The 100 Scholars Club is worth a total of $999, which is $1,000 approximately. Now, because I am launching this product because this is a new product or a new program that I just created, and I want to support you, and so I decided to put this program on pre-order for only how much? Only $99. So $99 is approximately $100. You see, if you take advantage of this opportunity right now, you're going to have access to me for 6 months. You're going to be having access to my book. You're going to be having access to my online course. You're going to be learning the step-by-step guide for getting the attention of advisors. You're going to be learning the hacks for identifying schools that would waive your application fee. If you think about the worth of this program and you think about how much you are most likely going to spend, first, if you have no idea that schools offer waivers, and there are many of them. Secondly, if you have no idea that schools offer application fee waivers and test score waivers, then you're going to be actually spending much more than you would actually invest in this program when you, of course, one, you need to pay application fees to several schools, and of course you probably need to write exams to several schools. So think about the opportunity cost advantage here, and I would recommend that you take advantage of this opportunity. Don't trust my word. You don't have to believe what I'm saying, but believe the things that a lot of scholars are saying about my products, about our services, and most importantly, about the programs that we have launched in the past. And if you want to have that kind of testimony that many scholars have got, then take advantage of this opportunity. To find out more, follow the link in the description of this video right now, or the number displayed on your screen, so that you can learn more about this offer. This is an opportunity you don't want to miss, because there is abundance in the universe and you can get what you want. You can negotiate your life, and I'm here to help you on that journey to abundance. My name is Bisola Miriam, and I'm your study abroad coach with over 7 years of experience, and I've been given clarity from 1800. That's a joke, but I'm here to actually help you achieve your dream of studying abroad on a guaranteed scholarship. Thank you for watching. Make sure you click the link and subscribe to this channel and share this video with someone who might find it really useful. God bless you. Abundance is here, and I love you so much. Take care. Bye.